Hey, what's going on, guys? WALLAH here. Today's video is going to be on Shatterdive, and I'm also going to get into a little bit with the Shatterdive combo with the Glacier Nade as well. If you did not know, they nerfed the Shatterdive aspect, and they also nerfed the Whisper of Fissures fragment. The old Shatterdive combo used to kill from up to 7 meters, and now it kills from 7 to 5. So it got reduced by 5 meters, and that's with the fragment. Now without the fragment, it kills from 4 meters. It's still around the same. The fragment adds about 1 meter now instead of like 2 to 3, which is good. It's a step in the right direction for sure. For those of us who were hoping that maybe it would not be as viable anymore, it's completely wrong. You're completely wrong. I was completely wrong. I mean, I didn't really think this nerf was gonna change too much about it, and I was actually right. It's not. The combo is still really strong. The Fissures fragment actually got nerfed with the damage it does. So the maximum damage you can do to non-super players, the maximum damage you can do to supered players, and the maximum range and the radius you can do from to normal players as well. So this is only for PvP. This has nothing to do with PvE, for those who are wondering. So it does do less damage, but in reality, it's still enough to kill a super, for example. I'm going to show you guys that in a second, and it's enough to just kill people. Again, like I said, still one-shot kill from 5 meters, so it's still really good. For those who wanted to see it in action, here we go. I'm gonna do 5 meters first, and it killed like it would always normally kill, right? Still very viable. I don't think you're gonna be getting killed less often with this combo. I still think people are gonna be running it just as much because it's still really strong, right? You saw that range. It's still really like just it still seems really absurd. But the one good thing is there are moments where I feel like I absolutely should not have died before the nerf, right? And now those moments are probably not going to happen as often just because of the fact that it doesn't do as much damage from 7 meters anymore. But again, it still tags you from 7 meters. Like it still does damage from 7 meters, right? The range is still there. It just doesn't one-shot from there anymore. So it's kind of ridiculous still, right? Like you can still do basically their whole shields from 7 meters. You just won't one-shot them anymore like before. For those wondering about Shatterdive itself, you used to take 50% less damage every time you would cast it, but now it's only 25%. I don't want to say only 25 because 25 is still really good. But everyone used to think Shatterdive was only 40%, but little did we know it was actually 50%. And that was, you know, obviously that's freaking ridiculous, right? Also, another thing that it was Shatterdive, there's actually range on it now, right? There's range drop off, I want to say. So at point blank range, you will do 50 to 51. For some reason, it glitches out sometimes and gives me 51 damage. But I want to say just 50 damage when you're up close. And then sometimes it does 51. And then when you get farther and further away, it does less and less damage. And the least amount of damage you can do is actually 6 damage. I thought it was 5 damage, but again, for some reason, it's 6. I don't know if that's intended or not, but either way, 5 or 6 damage is the least amount you can do now, which is nice. There's range drop off, which is what I wanted. One last thing I want to talk about is the damage it does against supers, and if it can still kill supers, yes, it will still one-shot supers, even if you don't freeze them as well. As long as you have the fragment on, as long as if you don't freeze them, you will still one-shot kill them, assuming they're pretty close to the crystals, right? Again, the range got nerfed, so you have to be like. I was testing up close, and it'll still kill them if they're backed up just a little bit. But for the most part, they have to be either frozen or pretty close to the crystals to kill. But nonetheless, it still one-shots a super. Do I think this class is absolutely useless now? You know, they fixed it finally. Obviously, you don't want a class to be useless, but do I think this class is fixed? Absolutely not. This class is still really strong. There's a lot of things wrong with this class that makes it really strong. So I do not think it is balanced. I don't even think the Glacier Nade Shatterdive combo is balanced to this day. Still, I do think it is extremely strong still, and I do think people are still going to complain about it. The bad news is I don't know how long Bungie's going to take to realize it's still really strong, right? I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe everyone's going to frickin' love it, but I can guarantee you're still going to die to it and you're still going to be really annoyed by it. So that's just my opinion. If you disagree, let me know. This video is going to be pretty short because there's not really much to say. I've already made so many videos about Shatterdive itself, so I don't want to just repeat myself over and over. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to make kind of like a quick PSA, just let you guys know, like, yeah, this is still really strong. Hunter's still really meta. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video. I'm going to maybe make a video tonight as well. So bye.